Looks like Tom fucked the retainer right off somebody's face. You think you just saw Yuri on the wall of astronauts? Hold on a second. Ava Turing, that's clearly me. Location control room. Body temperature, a healthy 37.4 C. Nice to see that I've recovered from my earlier hypothermia. Also, wait a minute. Why is this in Celsius? Why was my early body temperature in fucking Fahrenheit? This is Canada, man. We're supposed to be using definitely the metric system. Also, my O2 sat is down to fucking 95%. That's borderline unhealthy. What the hell's gone wrong with me in the last 5 minutes? My vitals are all over the map. Born in Regensburg, Germany. Wait a minute. Birthplace, Regensburg, Germany. Nationality, American. Call me crazy, but I think I may see a slight contradiction in terms here. Oh, actually, Pete, she was born on an Air Force base, which technically makes it American soil, so she is, in fact, an American. Whatever. Investigate the communications crisis. Outstanding tasks. Contact ISA, contact ground team, and review Fortuna's diagnostics. Losing her parents at a young age, probably in a tragic military air crash somewhere over Dusseldorf, I'm going to guess. Ava Turing was sent to military engineering school, because that's a thing. Shortly after graduating, she enlisted in the U.S. Navy and trained as a pilot. Due to her exemplary service record and willingness to leave Earth for extended periods of time, Turing was recruited by the ISA. She washed out of the ISA's astronaut training program because she is the weakest physical specimen they had ever seen, and in one full G is actually incapable of moving. Turing's role aboard the Fortuna is engineer and vehicle officer. Chris McLean. Lunenburg, Canada. He's actually Canadian. Engineer. Current objective terminated. Wow. He's an identical triplet. His father is an electrician and his mother is a mechanical engineer. Should you maybe not have talked about his two twin, I'm guessing, brothers? The McLean triplets became famous as Chris and Dan took to space, leaving their brother Peter behind. Why is that a cause for fame? Oh, Chris and Dan went to space. Meanwhile, Peter's winding up managing the local Arby's down over at Williamsburg. Oh, yeah, he's the toast of Saskatchewan. Although an accomplished engineer, his place on the mission was also partly due to the ISA being interested in the long-term effects of space travel. Test results will be compared to those of Peter McLean. Sure, because NASA always wants to know what happens to the guy who stays behind to work at the local Arby's. Oh, his brother is actually on the mission? Hold on a second. I know why these guys are twins. They were just too lazy to model another character. They'd be like, fuck it, just use Chris McLean's model again. Take away his squiggy little squiggle hair so he doesn't look like the Laverne and Shirley character the second time, and screw it. Then it's just like they're fucking twins. To hell with it. I'm not building another character model. Ava's here to take our space jobs. We gotta build a dome over the facility. Quality drop, chat. Yeah, that's it. Hashtag space for spacers. No taking our jobs. So let's see what Dan's story. Dan doesn't even fucking have a story. His monitor just breaks as soon as we touch it. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. They're like, fuck it, I am not writing another story for this identical triplet. I was too lazy to build him a character model. Do you really think I'm going to be fucking motivated enough to also give him a goddamn backstory? I really went to town on the Chris McLean one. There's no way I'm writing two stories. Fuck this. This monitor's just going to break when you poke it. The dudes look realistic and the women look like strange plastic abominations. I don't understand. You're not wrong. The females are kind of weird. I'm guessing these maybe are the developers. Like, this is probably the developer's picture. He's just like, fuck it, I'm putting myself in the game. Author avatar, baby. Alright, Soichi Yu, who looks like a terrible GIF that somebody stole from a... I mean, it's like somebody just Googled Chinese lady and then took whatever the first GIF was that showed up. Just like, fuck it, this isn't a copyrighted JPEG, is it? Nope. Well, welcome to the internet, Soichi Yu. Unknown. Crew quarters. Yeah. Born in Tokyo, Japan, which of course makes her Japanese. She's an exobiologist. Her current objective is to... Wait a minute. Synthesize DNA duplicates of sample 937. Investigate sample 937. Classify all life recovered. Sequence samples 1387 through 1500. That's a lot of fucking samples to sequence, man. It's 113 separate tasks all rolled into one command line. I mean, Ava Turing's outstanding task is just contact ISA. Her was basically fucking ET-style phone home. Meanwhile, Soichi Yu up here has to do 113 different DNA sequences. The distribution of labor on this place is all fucked up. Soichi Yu had no childhood interest in space travel. Instead, this is a dude? Nope, I'm calling bullshit. This is not a dude. I'm sorry. No. You got that one wrong, game. Instead, he spent his youth studying the life in Lake Biwa near his hometown. Yui went on to study marine biology and chemistry at Kyoto University. After the tragic death of his wife, Ren, he disappeared into his work, re-emerging 11 years later as a preeminent exobiologist. Way to fucking just gloss over and hand wave what should have been like the greatest tragic backstory of all time. Be like, my wife died. There's nothing left for me on this shithole planet. I'm gonna go to Europa, find some new form of life. Then I'm gonna craft it, biologically engineer it so that it becomes my Rin once again. I shall reincarnate her on Europa and then fuck her. Could have been way better. Mikhail Tokarev. Hey, it's like the budget Yuri. Yes, Mikhail Tokarev, MD, was born in Kherson, Russia. I am, of course, proud Russian native. Was born 2202 on December 19th. I am the doctor on mission. My outstanding task is to keep calm. What the fuck is this? Why would you assume I am not calm? Do I not look like the calmest man in space? Come on. Mikhail Tokarev does not lose his shit, man. I grew up in Russia. Come on. I had hard life. Was a young boy in gang in Russia. I was preeminent Soviet mobster. Mikhail Tokarev has fucking seen some shit, bro. Keeping calm is not the problem. My father died of cancer at a young age, man. This is why I grew up on the streets. And I became a doctor in hopes of helping others and possibly resurrecting father from dead in some kind of monkey's paw experiment. Worked out about as well as monkey's paw. Tokarev worked as a medical doctor in Russia for 3 years before working for UN as doctor in crisis. Yes, 3 years is a maximum amount of time I could stand to be in Russia once gaining medical degree and then immediately emigrated. Was living in fear that Boris and Vladimir Putin would crush me and, crack down on Intelligista, so I immigrated as soon as possible. I am the chief medical officer now on this mission to Europa, and really just wanted to get as far away from motherland as possible. Dr. Sarah Brooke from Damascus, Syria. Her nationality is joint British and Syrian. She's also an exobiologist. To classify organism. Classify all life recovered. Holy fuck, she's got more DNA sequences to sample than the other dude. That guy had 113. This girl's rocking 344. Fuck, girl, you got a lot of shit to do. Should you really be fucking off in whatever underground bunker you're in? It seems like you should be, getting to work. Also, what the hell is wrong with your face? You look a lot like Ava Turing, except just slightly darker complected and with a slightly different haircut. We've got kind of the parted down the side, and you've gone for more of the parted in the middle look. Excellent character modeling here. Sarah Brooke's parents are both scientists. In her teenage years, she was sent to an English public boarding school. Brooke is one of the most eminent exobiologists in the field of the 23rd century. What about fucking Soichi Yu? This guy lost his wife and threw himself into a work coma for 11 years. Shouldn't he be the eminent exobiologist? Yeah, 11 years later as a preeminent exobiologist. You can't both be that eminent. I'm sorry. For her formative work on the Mars Discovery Project, she was specially requested to be part of the Europa ground team. Though only 28 years old, really, 28, she was a part of a Mars team already. Now she's doing this and she's 28. If she was 28 years old and they flew to fucking Europa, which under current sort of technology would take about 11 years, she was what, like 17 when she left then? Okay, sure, she must have been some kind of goddamn childhood prodigy. Sarah Brooke is the Doogie Howser of space. Spent more time on alien soil than any other member of mankind, except the Mars team. Which she joined at the age of 2. Somebody needs to work on their math. These have all lost their signal. Okay. What's this stuff? Consumables. I mean, I could flip these, but it doesn't really seem to be doing much. We need more ice cream. A certain someone ate all the strawberry ones. Chris. We can check on the environment. These are the same readouts in just different form. It's like we're converting from an Excel bar chart to a pie chart and back. That's what that button does. Okay. Well, this has been hugely enlightening, and I don't know about you, chat, but I am super immersed in the story now that I've gotten all of this stuff. Look at this Mary Sue. Yeah, exactly, chat. Exactly. Definitely a Sue. She's Space Sue. What is this? Oh, we're supposed to touch this thing, right? Okay. The drilling platform is operational, everybody. You can all relax. We're totally capable of drilling now. Hey, Iskar, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So what if we touch it again? What happens now? The drilling platform goes away. We get to see the Europa loading bay, which is compromised. Using thousands of tons of resources shipped to Europa through an interplanetary network. Really seems like it would have been easier to just fucking lob it out there in a single rocket and let it land on Europa, because you could have just used a Holman transfer to save a lot of fuel than going in and out of the gravity wells of a bunch of different fucking planets. But hey, I'm no rocket scientist. Europa base is built beneath Europa's surface, buried in Thera Macula's ice. Its modular nature allows it to be reconstructed according to the mission's needs at any time. It is damaged. We cannot repair it. Pressure's holding steady at just a shade above 1 atmosphere. It says we have 4 crew members, but there are definitely 6 people over here. So, what the fuck? Are 2 people dead? And if so, which 2? Got our standard oxygen, nitrogen, argon, carbon mix. So basically Earth norm in the atmosphere. And then it's back to the drilling rig, which I can't help but notice looks vaguely penis-shaped. Tom, did you have something to do with the penis drill? I'm going to assume that you did, since you did nothing but drill me while I was in cryosleep. Jerk. And we have smash cut into another loading screen. So not only are there invisible walls outside, but you can run face first into a fucking loading screen at any moment. Cryosleep for 100 years at a time until people are either immortal or robots wouldn't be such a bad idea. Yeah, that'd be the problem with cryosleep, Patapon. I'm on board with you. Eventually, you would just be like a weird anachronism. They'd be like, oh, dude was born in 2004. The fuck? He's basically a goddamn caveman. And every time you woke up, you'd have to relearn all of the stupid shit that's going on and be like, oh, we don't eat with knives and forks anymore. All of our food is rectally infused now. You'd be like, fuck that. I'm going back to sleep for another 100 years. I don't want to eat a steak with my butt. So how's our progress bar going? I mean, we're going okay.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Dead. Probably sexually violated.
Is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
A sexy accident, Tom? Was it a sexy accident? Or was it just a sex accident? Probably just a sex accident. What's going on in this room? We've got... Is there like a blue beam anywhere? Here's one. Okay, so we definitely have to get both of the beams over to this. Got it. So what if we do... That's holding this door open for now, which we probably don't need at the moment, so... I fucking hate this mechanic. Don't make me use the mouse. Just let me fucking flip the damn switch already. You can shoot that there just to hold it. Okay, so we need to do this then. I'm sorry, was this supposed to be a puzzle? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure my 6-year-old niece could have solved that one in about the same amount of time.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Well, we could go directly through your anus, Ava, but I've already thoroughly explored that region, let me assure you.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar? Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars.
And also the fact
But
that
Mars's
Jupiter is
surface
fucking
is
supremely
denser.
radioactive in and of
There's
itself. Mars's surface is denser? I'm actually not sure about that. The surface of Mars is mostly regolith, which is largely just kind of like sharp shards of dust. Whereas the surface of Europa is fucking ice. And water is dense as shit. Even when you freeze it and its density goes down, it's still way more dense than dirt. I hate to call your science into question, Tom, but I'm fucking calling your science into question. Can we poke this anywhere? So that we might suck the living juice out of it? No. Can we just suck the juice out of it? Nope. Can't suck the juice out of it. Can't carry it up a ladder. Wait. Oh, is there an electromagnet in here? I see the control panel for what appears to be an electromagnet. Alright, let's go fuck with the control panel then. It's like Portal 3, except with all the fun and engaging puzzles and characters sucked out. Yeah, I don't know about you, chat, but I really miss J.K. Simmons. I want to hear more Cave Johnson telling me how he put 88% more bullet in every bullet. Okay, so we can then just drop this over here, I guess. Well, we could if the... No, don't mind me, electromagnet. I'm sure I'm just strong enough to wrestle this fucking thing away from your gravitational, magnetic... Probably a magnetic field, Pete. Europa's mean density is 3.01 grams per cubic centimeter. Well, that's its mean density, which would be all the way through. Mars's mean density is 3.9. Yeah, but I'm talking about the surface, though. You are a robot? I'm starting to think maybe, yeah. So, we should probably do... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we gotta leapfrog this shit over. We're back on the mechanical device. We're just gonna go over here, grab that, drop that over there. Is there a way to make this thing actually drop stuff, or do I have to go manually rip it loose? For somebody who can't jump at all, you've got crazy muscle tone. We don't even... Never mind. I was thinking for some reason we're going to need both of those, but I guess I've overestimated the difficulty of the puzzles.
Okay.
Now I'm a
what are their chances
brobot.
of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up.
Hey, speaking of waste management here, Tom, and food stores, I've been here like almost an hour now, and I have neither ate, nor defecated, nor urinated, and I just woke up from like a decade-long cryo sleep. You'd think voiding the old chamber would be one of the first things on my list.
For their whole lifetimes.
And by theoretically, or hypothetically, I mean entirely, ha ha, you're trapped here! I'm never letting you go. Welcome to Tom's sex dungeon. There is no escape. Okay, so we'll just shoot this into here. Makes a bridge, okay? What if I yank this out, though? Actually can't yank it out. Well, first step has to be that. Ah, the Cool Air 1000. Still doing that solid fucking work for us over there, boys. I don't know about you, chat, but man, that puzzle was a fucking real noodle bender. Didn't know how the hell I was going to get that one. Electromagnetic. Thing on the floor. Ladder in case I fall. You know, these puzzles would be a lot simpler if Anna was just a smart enough robot to go, you know what? I bet I could climb this fucking ladder with just one hand and probably carry that box in the 1.3 meter per second acceleration of gravity on the surface of this planet. Call me crazy, but that box can't weigh more than a couple ounces with the gravity this low. How do we move the electromagnet, though? That's the question. How do we move the electromagnet? Oh, probably if we come over here to the magnet chamber. So I'm just going to steal this. And then we'll shoot this down here. Let me grab the old electromagnet. Just pick this up. Just pick that up, though. A magnet. You wanna pick this up, maybe? No, I mean, that's fine. Just fucking leave it on the floor, I guess. The magnet apparently only engages while you're touching it. Speaking of noodle benders, what's Tom gonna do other than talk? I don't know. He left his body on the ship. So that's a pretty good question, really. I'm not sure if he's... Oh, we need to put that back, actually. I'm not sure if Tom is capable of anything other than talking at this point. Well, he's gonna stare at us creepily with his robot eyes because he's in the corner of every room. But other than that, I don't know what he's gonna do. Oh, do we need a power pellet to make this thing work? Is it not powered? Is that what the deal is? It's gotta be... Like, where do we stick it, though? Where's the power go? Does it have a power? Am I just not seeing it, chat? Is it on the... It's on the other side. Okay. So move the bridge, then. Grab this. Put it in the stupid thing. Take this. Spin it over. Is the box stuck to it now? The box is stuck to it. Good. Okay, so let's just put that right here. Go ahead and move this. Yeah. The supremely difficult puzzles, by the way, Chad. This is a real brain herder. Just here, give me the fucking box. Oh, well, fuck that then. I'll just shut you off. How's that? I was just gonna rip it free like I've done every other time we've had a problem, but clearly not. And done. This gun is stupid. I mean, this whole thing could have just been done with like a series of elaborate switches.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA.
And also, work your clit, Ava. That's my other purpose. To work your clit. I am the ISA's feet and hands. When they need you fucked, whether with fist or foot, I'm the man for the job.
With the mission directives. As my AI core is...
So am I the replicant? Is Tom the replicant? Or are you both replicants? I don't know. Neither one of us has talked about a weird unicorn yet. Nobody's made a pass at Sean Young. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna guess probably Tom is the replicant. Say what you want about Sean Young. She may be crazy as shit, but she was pretty hot back in the day. Can't steal the power out of that. Have to be standing on this thing to make it... Yep. Is there a delay? Not a delay. Alright. I can't push that button. Can't steal that. Is there something I can lift and or turn? No, I can just steal juice out of that. Alright. Where's this go, though? Secret passage? Some kind of mad tunnel? Guess we'll never know. Is there a heavy object in here I can place on the plate? Oh, well, fuck it. I don't need a heavy object at all. Done. You and your heavy object can go straight to hell, game. I'm just gonna do it the easy way. Oh, very clever. Alright, then. Very tricky, very tricky. Nicely done, except there's still a window here. Oh, that one actually is not windowable, though. Also, I have sealed myself in. Okay, you know what? I rescind my very tricky. That one actually was fairly tricky. Let's put this back. We got to get ourselves one more socket full of juice, or a juice box, or whatever the shit we're calling these now. If I suck that out, that's going to trap me in there, so we can't do that. I guess we have to put the box on the thing, then? Which is problematic because I may have just dicked this up. We may not be able to get back now. We shoot that in there. This is already all open. If we set the box on the thing, is that going to be enough weight? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so those boxes are, you know, really, 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 really heavy when thematically appropriate. Otherwise, you know, they weigh like 1/3 of an ounce. Please let me crush myself in the door. Ha ha, suck! I broke it. I cheated. Eat my dong, game. Straight up cheated. I got an extra gubbin. What are you gonna do? Lick my dong, Tom. You're gonna have to do better than that to fool me. I'm the smartest potential robot in space.
When they can't communicate with us.
Interestingly,
If you got the new aeons at the end of these puzzles, then you would forgive this game.
his name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems.
There was a Rim World today, Poseidon J.
As any
I know, 'cause I
artificial
manually uploaded
intelligence
it.
running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms.
Yeah, at this point,
at my
Tom, I'm not
disposal.
even paying attention to you, buddy, so you can just
However,
shut up
they
whenever
were
you
deemed
like.
as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions.
So what you're saying is everybody poops,
Not
Tom?
suitable
This
for
is
the
what you're gonna come at me with, bro? Is an everybody poop scenario? Yeah, we already knew that, Tom. Humans are messy. That's just how we do things. It's part and parcel for the whole human gig. A window in here. Okay. Well, what if we throw this switch, though? We shut the window, but open the door. Well, every time you shut a window, they say every time you shut a window, a door opens. Seriously, though, these switch puzzles are really, like, not enthusiastic at all. This is kind of dull. Oh, we actually can't steal you, huh? So what's the purpose of this room, then? One would assume we're supposed to try and get the power out of here somehow, but this is really the only way to do that. But this is not shootable. Interesting. In that it's really sort of not interesting at all. What if we did this, though? Well, no, that's not going to work. Because we need this powered from the inside. All right, we're gonna have to find a place to get another source of power. We need another power source to make that work. So, what if we just do this? Oh, this one is not stealable. Okay. Where does this go? Top deck. What's up here? Absolutely nothing. So that one's not gunnable, but that's fine. We don't necessarily need to gun it. So we just grab this. Wait, it is gunnable. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one, which we have to do the hard way. So this is the manual one. So drop that, grab this, shoot that, pick this crap up, bring this in here, drop that. Wait, neither one of these is shootable. We need to bring a shootable one in. Okay. Drop you. Flip this. Actually, we need to pull this out too. Yep, this is a Turing test, all right, folks. Totally Alan Turing right here. See it for yourself. So open a window, pull that out of there, pick this up, jam that in there. Shoot that in there. Flip the damn switch again. You know, I don't know. I'm not a particularly smart man. I'm pretty sure a fucking sufficiently advanced machine could figure this out. This is not like rocket science or anything. Now we flip this. Take the shootable one back. Put the shoot. Actually, we probably don't even need the shootable one over there. Let's just shoot the shootable one up top where it goes. Take this, cram it in here. Don't need this no more. Just cram this piece of crap in here. We're gonna need one of those back though, aren't we? There is a window. Yep, we're gonna have to, okay, because we need one of them back, so. Yeah, we're flicking a lot of switches, aren't we, chat? Woo, look at these switches go, boy. We got switches for we got switches for days, yo. I need both of these, though. Actually, no, I don't. I only need one of them. Come here. I only need two things. Any point you get up to decide to do something else, it's when you've affirmed your humanity. You may be onto something, chat. When do you realize that you've beaten the Turing test? When you decide to stop fucking participating in the Turing test. Be like, I don't want to wind up eating a cyanide apple. I know what happened to Alan Turing. It was not fun. So now what? I don't even understand what my objective in this room is. Where the hell am I supposed to be trying to even go? Oh, the exit's down here. So we need two shootable ones then. Got it. Because these can only be... Oh, these are round. That's why.